In science education and three-part harmony, the balancing conceptual, the epistemic, and social learning goals. So according to Richard Dash, 1919, the problem of final form science instructions, shifting the focus of science education from what we know to how we know and why we believe. So the incorporation and assessment of science learning in educational context should focus on the three integrity domains, which is the conceptual structures and cognitive processes used when reasoning scientifically. Second, epistemic framework used when developing and evaluating scientific knowledge. And last, social process and context that shape how knowledge is communicated, represented, argued, and debated. In relate to English and language, it's expected to help students to know themselves, their culture, and other cultures. To achieve English language competence, the curriculum should be based on the theoretical and practical rationales that underline the competency standards, basic competencies and indicators according to Jalauddin and Abdullah ID 2011. The curriculum should be a reference in preparing teaching materials, especially materials in the LKS, which means Limburg Kerja Siswa in English. LKS English should be instructions on philosophical harmony and accommodation to 21st century abilities. However, in the prior study conducted by Delia et al. 2017, is an imbalance of language skills in four aspects, namely the material linguistics, presentation materials, and illustrations, fulfills the harmonious elements between the philosophical foundation in the LKS English and the philosophical basis of the 2013 curriculum.
Hello, good day. My name is Aldrin Jr. Ovilia Flor, and I will be explaining the conceptual goals, which is one of the three-part harmony idea by Richard Daskell. A lesson or unit should build students' understanding of scientific concepts as they relate to a target or larger natural phenomenon. The conceptual goals of a lesson or unit are these larger scientific concepts that students should understand by the end of instruction. To fully explain complex scientific phenomena, an understanding of how several scientific concepts work together is needed. In this case, the educator must choose which of these concepts to focus on for the purposes of a lesson or unit based on the learning needs of his or her students. In planning the conceptual goals for the lesson or unit, you should ask yourself using these following questions. Number 1. What are all the concepts that contribute to the understanding of the target? Number 2. What could students apply to explore these concepts? Number 3. How do the conceptual goals build students' ability to successfully fulfill the identified performance expectation? Number 4. What related concepts have you already covered with your students? And number 5. How do the conceptual goals of this lesson or unit build on these prior concepts?
Good morning, everyone. So today I will discuss Richard Daschel's 2002 of K-12 Science Education Curriculum, and I am assigned to discuss one of his three-part harmony idea, the social learning goals. Social learning goals is to show that an individual can learn in multiple ways. People make choices based on self-reflection, but mainly the environment in which a person finds themselves influences the way they behave and learn. So let's understand first what is social science. Social science is the study of how people interact with one another. Social science is a group of academic disciplines that focus on how individuals behave within society. It attempts to explain how society works, exploring everything from the triggers of economic growth and cause of unemployment to what makes people happy. But in education, social learning operates by students observing teachers or their peers and learning from mimicking their behaviors. It provides the opportunity for learning to occur, provides the opportunity at a number of levels, in a variety of different environments, in all of which motivation plays an important role. Some benefits of social learning include increased engagement across disengaged learners, students developing self-organization skills, encourage collaboration. Social learning goals is also the process through which all young people and adults acquire and apply the knowledge, skills, and attitude to develop healthy identities, manage emotions, and achieve personal and collective goals, feel and show empathy for others, establish and maintain supportive relationships, and make responsibilities. It's also about the constant exchange of knowledge between group members and guidance, which helps students learn the material much better and faster. So that's all for my assigned topic. God bless everyone and thank you.
So this coordination has primarily been seen in sense education as either cognitive, as the development of world knowledge, and cognitive processes for claim evidence coordination, or social-cultural as the appropriation of communal practices of producing and evaluating claims and evidence. So epistemic goals are formed in the connection with specific instances of reasoning or problem solving, and there is convincing evidence from both. So epistemic goals are formed in connection with specific instances of reasoning or problem solving, and there is convincing evidence from both cognitive and social-cultural perspectives on cognitive that changing someone's goals while doing a task alters their reasoning.